Like this in the next 5 seconds to not miss a crazy dunk like this. I wouldn't risk it.
Pierre, you wanna come out here?
The fuck I be without my slate? Where the fuck I be without that dick?
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out
I'm
here?
in hell with them Hellcats. If you tell, I'ma kill the cat. If you tell, we gon' spread it right. If you tell, we gon' throw the rats. Fuck your bitch, I had to break a back. Back in the bank, hold on. And I play a bet, hold on. Fuck that bitch, ain't no paying back. Man, fuck that hoe, ain't no paying back. Where the fuck I be without my fucking slate?
Hey man, what's good with y'all boys? It's Matt Steezo coming at you with another video. And today, as requested a couple weeks ago, I got this little Hezzy quick stop, peekaboo quick stop tutorial coming to y'all real quick. I know I dropped that MYCAREER shooting rep method video, and that heavily involved Hezzy quick stopping. Y'all see me doing it stream all the time. Y'all see me here with the peekaboo.
There is no latency.
A lot of y'all been asking. I did tell y'all if y'all wanted to see it, I would drop this tutorial. And as I always say, comment on videos, blah 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 blah. Hit me up. I'm always here because I got just a couple of people wanting a quick stop tutorial. And here it is, simple quick stop Hezzy tutorial and peekaboo tutorial. So as you see, first few clips I show, just the Hezzy spams. I had the peekaboo buzzer beater and rec. Here's a quick Hezzy quick stop. Pretty simple. A lot of people know how to do this. This isn't going to be like a crazy in-depth advanced dribbling tutorial, but I am going to go over simply how to just not end up taking a fader, and because you know the dribbling system is terrible in this game when the best move is the move that allows you to stop and shoot. It's not even a dribble move. Think about that. The most effective move in 2K20 is a move that, it's not a move. It's a just stop and shoot fast. I know I didn't make too much sense there, but you gotta think about how dumbed down our dribbling system is for everyone to be trying to know how we can just sprint and stop running and shoot as fast as we can because we just have no dribble moves. But hey, that's what we had the beta for. Complete trap. They stripped us of everything we had. Anyways, you see this gameplay here. In case anyone was wondering why quick stopping, Hezzy, all that, it's so effective, it's because look at this. All I gotta do is fake one Hezzy and I can immediately just quick stop and green. If I did a regular settle, odds are probably could have still greened it, but he would have got a 20-25% contest as opposed to just me settling myself wide open. And this is very effective to do if you have good open shot and all that. And once you get your timing down, I find this to be a very greenable shot. I feel like the green window off a quick stop Hezzy, very easy to hit, especially for all you boys that are trying to grind shooting rep on MYCAREER, because y'all know that's what we're here for from the origin and then why this video was created. But yeah, pretty much one thing you guys need to know, moving hesitation. You guys are gonna need moving hesitation. For me at least, there's a few you can use. This applies for almost all hesitations. I use Pro 3, and I firmly believe Pro 3 is one of the better hesitations of this game. Pro 1's not that bad, but I'm definitely a Pro 3 guy. So you see here, spamming that Hezzy a bunch of times. All you really need to do, pretty much, just literally hold right trigger and flick your right stick left or right. Now if I'm running right while holding the right trigger, you're gonna flick the right stick to the right to do a hesitation to your right side, because that's where you're running. If you're running left, you flick your right stick to the left while holding sprint. And that's how you do it over and over again. That's like the stop and go, like spam it. That's how you do it over and over again. But then the hesitation you do to shoot, you just hold, you let go of trigger, and you let go of sprint, and you hesitate, and then you shoot right off the hesitation. So pretty much hold sprint, spam the Hezzy a bunch of times to the left or to the right, whichever way you're running, ball hand side, and then let go on the Hezzy you want to shoot off of. And pretty much you have to learn your timing off that Hezzy. So up next, pretty much what I'm gonna drop y'all is this like junior peekaboo. It's not like the peekaboo quick stop, I'll get to that in a second, but this is like the peekaboo junior, the JV peekaboo. This is literally the behind the back settle. Pretty much the quick stop. It's almost a quick stop Hezzy, but it's with the behind the back. And depending on how quick you do this, it can pretty much come off as a peekaboo. It's just two different ways of doing it. There's a million different ways people do their quick stops. Everyone has their own way. This is pretty much a peekaboo variation, but similar to if you're familiar with the misdirection behind the back, where you run in one direction and you let go of sprint and you pop it behind the back. In this case, you're gonna sprint in one direction. You have to be speed boosting, by the way, keep this in mind. So if you don't have 87, 86 ball control, you can't do this. But do a crossover or between the legs and sprint in one direction. That'll get you speed boosting. And once you do that, let go of sprint, and this is a timing you're gonna have to learn on your own. You let go of sprint, and while your player is in slowdown, you're gonna have to know this timing. You flick your right stick down after you've let go of sprint by a second, and then you're gonna shoot immediately after the right stick flick down, all right? So pretty much, you let go of sprint for a half second, and you just have to know the timing following your player slowing down. You flick your right stick down and immediately go to shoot, and you need to know that the moment you flick down and go to shoot, your player is going to be slowing down naturally. You're not gonna be able to see it and then think in your head, okay, I'm slowing down. You just need to know the timing. It's just let go of sprint, flick the right stick down, and shoot, all in a 1x1x1 motion, pretty much in the span of a second. And then this is pretty much the similar other variation that I swear you quick stop, you just full sprint and you just completely flat out stop. Now it's the same thing I just showed you there, but this one, you don't get any type of settle animation at all. This is the smooth just run and just end up taking a standing jumper. So as we said before, the same exact thing, you speed boost off the rip. So do a standing cross, standing between the legs, you know, just get your player in a speed boost, you know, a sprint off of it to speed boost, and literally you're gonna let go of sprint, and with that same timing in your head, you're gonna shoot, but forget the whole flick the right stick down for the behind the back settle. You're pretty much gonna let go of sprint, and knowing it's all a mind game here. You have to know exactly when your player is going to lose full momentum. So you're gonna sprint off your speed boost in either direction, let go of sprint, and around a half a second to a 3/4 of a second later, you're just gonna start to shoot. And you're gonna have to trust your own timing, because if you do it too early, you're gonna fade because your player hasn't slowed down enough yet. But pretty much, you need to trust your own instinctive timing to let go of sprint and then to just start to shoot. And if you do it right, like you see right here, your player will stop running and take a jump shot. I mean, if you're an OG of this channel, you probably remember my misdirection behind the back, Kobe size up tutorial, you know, my own worst enemy in dribbling, but because y'all want to see it, I drop it just like the dribble glitch, you know, all that stuff I don't promote, but I gotta let y'all know because it's how I'm getting myself out there regardless. This is pretty much like the misdirection behind the back. You're letting go of sprint and you're hitting a move. If you know how to do the misdirection and flick your behind the back, just switch it out with a jump shot. Do your misdirection, jump shot, and that's pretty much a quick stop. So lastly, just to, you know, so we all understand, you're letting go of sprint and you're shooting, and you just have to time it so that the game registers that you run out of speed and you're just taking a standing. I mean, we've all, let's be real here, we've all quick stopped on accident before. We all have. We've all run, and we've done it trying to take dunks and layups. We've all run in, you try and do a dunk, and you get a standing jump shot, or you know, whatever, you try and fade and you get a standing jump shot. It's happened to us many times before, but the key advantage is knowing how to do it on purpose, because sometimes upon playing comp defense and you're getting pressed, you might want to quick stop somebody. You might want to get that shot off quick, because that's the best move in the game now, because there is none to do, you feel me? So like, you know what I mean? For everyone that was wondering, quick stop, you know, there you go. Peekaboo, quick stop, settle, all that, it's done. It's been Mouse on a Sword. Thank y'all for the support. Shit's been crazy. I'm really going nuts right now. 1K grind on the way, you already know. Thank y'all for watching the video. If you have questions, let me know. It's been Mouse on a Sword, and I'm out. Peace.
Lately you've been on my mind like all the time. Trying to get you out my head. Said it like 100 times.